All right, it is time to check in on our dear friend, today's style editor, Bobbie Thomas. It's our special series that makes her nervous every time she comes to talk about it. It's called Bobbie Dates.
Okay, so you have an update, but also, you know, this has been such an interesting new chapter for you, and you've heard from so many people.
Yeah.
Right? Tell us what people have said.
And that's why we decided to put that out there. I have been so inspired by all of the messages we have, I think, queued up. So many people saying that they're getting on the apps.
Oh my gosh.
They're dating again, sharing some of their most vulnerable and personal moments. And I could not tell you how lovely that feels because, look, not just that I'm a widow, which the word still feels weird to say, but how many of us over 40 are looking for love, and it's not as natural when you're doing that with a full life.
So tell us about that, because stepping into the pool is not easy.
No.
You've done it. You've met some people. You've gone on some dates.
Yeah.
So how does that feel, and what are you learning?
You know, I thought stepping out was the hard part. That was scary, and then it was just going to be easy.
Right.
I do this for a living. We can talk about it.
Yeah.
Wow, what a wake-up call. It's been really hard. I feel very vulnerable.
Yeah.
And I'm always going to be honest, which is part of why I get scared, because I know myself. I'm still talking to the fellow widowed parent, and it's interesting. I think what I didn't expect is that when you first think about dating, you think about other people. But I think jumping into dating has so much more to do with a mirror that you're looking at yourself. Sort of, what do you have to offer? And your insecurities and your vulnerabilities, and coming out of a long relationship, and for whatever reason, that not ending, you're really comfortable with those quirks when you're with someone who loves you unconditionally. And then you get out and, gosh, I gotta be honest. I mean, he's probably gonna watch this, and I don't wanna reveal all of my insecurities because I don't know anything yet, but it's hard because you don't know how much you want to share because you don't want to look needy or anything else.
But let's just be very clear, you are not needy. So, you know, you're an independent.
And also, who cares how you appear? You're you.
True.
Yeah.
Like, I think you are such a magnificent human being.
Yes.
These are my friends.
But
but we see that in you, and you know that about yourself.
Worrying about what he thinks or he wants is something.
Yeah, what does Tracy Ellis Ross say again? She said, I'm the chooser.
I'm the chooser. She goes, you know, I've been waiting to be chosen. She goes, guess what? Now I'm the chooser.
Yeah.
And it is true to see. So what do you like about
so
this
true.
person?
Well, I like the mutual, we had just a very initial emotional, I'm getting nervous, emotional connection. Yeah. But I think what I'm really more challenged with right now is trying to sort of, Michael was, they're big shoes to fill. And it's hard not to
compare.
Yeah.
I guess that might be a word, but it's more that you just get used to being loved in that way, and that's not fair. It's not. This guy has been amazing, so great, nice, and other dates that I've been on have really helped me to see kind of. By the way, PSA for anyone that needs to tell a person, a male, this. I met some very impromptu. We were chatting. He's talking on and on about what a great relationship he had with his ex. And it was divorced, had 2 teenage daughters, and I thought, wow, that's amazing. I'm like, can I just ask, since you're sharing, what went wrong? He's like, oh, you know, kids really changed her.
Jeez.
And when my face was just obviously shocked, PSA, I like what Hoda told me earlier. It's not even just saying it, thinking that was such a challenge for me. He just looked at me and goes, well, not just physically.
Not just physically?
You know, I used to call her every day. We used to talk, and then, you know, it's sort of...
Okay, bye.
It was just so shocking. So, like, look, I want everyone else to know that I'm right there with you. And the reason I'm sharing this, because we did get a lot of questions about that, which came from a good place.
And were people worrying?
Worrying. I write about it in the diary. So please go to the diary, because I have
really beautiful and
all of the details.
Yeah.
But it really is, you know, anytime you can create a more inclusive environment around a story. It's kind of when I talked about IVF. It's like adding my story to the mix. It just helps other people know that it's not.
You're going to continue dating? Is that where we are right now?
I'm going to continue dating and figuring it out. What I want. And all of that.
Okay, we're here for that.
We're team Bobbie Thomas.
And to read Bobbie's latest entry in her dating diary, head to today.com.